It's the stupid.
Get that guy? Can I get you a nice little beer?
Do it.
Right, no countdown. We're just going straight to it. Welcome to Stupid Ass Sports. Episode. Yeah, I know. I'm working on it. Since I had a week off.
Episode what?
If
Oh,
it's-
yeah. You know what? Hey, we had a week off.
It's 48.
We did. This is 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But it's too long.
It was.
Too
There was
long.
a lot of sports happened.
So much sports happened. So much.
Do we want to kick things off with WrestleMania? Because we
WrestleMania,
could talk
let's
about
go.
WrestleMania for a while.
Hey, you want to...
me pull up
do
the-
you care? What do you want? You want to...
Don't matter. Don't matter.
want
If
that
it's beer, it's beer. Fuck it.
WrestleMania was in Philadelphia
Which
this
one do you
year.
want?
Whichever. Doesn't matter. Was in Philadelphia. What did you think about the stage setup?
The outside? The outside
awesome.
stuff? Yeah, it was cool. It was cool.
Awesome. That was awesome.
They have the big old LED thing. They had the XL, right? Yeah, XL. For the 40.
Yep.
They've been doing this thing with the long ramp. At first, I was like, all right, it's a little extra. But honestly, it needs to be a little extra for WrestleMania. You need that long entrance ramp. I think it's kind of dope.
Yep.
So they've been doing that the last couple of years. Let me see if I can pull up.
Did you guys watch both days, or did you watch
Watch both
one day?
days.
I watched
Yeah.
both, but I missed a little bit on Saturday.
Oh, really?
You watched last night's Monday night?
No, I didn't even know.
it was pretty good. It was
Oh, really?
pretty good. Yeah.
You know what? I actually probably should have because, like I said, yesterday was a day where there was no basketball. So the only thing I was on was that NCAA the men's game, and I watched some baseball. I watched the Mariners and the Blue Jays. But I told you I didn't even think about watching Raw after that, huh? Because the one after WrestleMania is always the shit, huh?
It was.
Damn.
It
It's usually pretty
was
good.
the shit.
That one is. It's always good.
It was
There's
the
always
shit.
everybody comes out. Cody and Cody Rhodes took over, huh?
Yeah.
Well, this is.
I honestly didn't
night
even watch
2.
WrestleMania. I watched the highlights of it.
It was badass.
Was it?
It was fucking sick. It was just, wow. You know.
How was Saturdays?
Saturday was good.
Are you
It was
you're
good.
gonna pull up all the matches and shit? Or?
Yeah, this has them in a weird order, but Saturday I missed the Ripley versus
Oh yeah.
Becky Lynch match.
Ah.
But I don't know, was it a good opener for
That
Saturday?
one, I saw the highlights of it. Seemed like it was
Yeah, I
pretty
seen
good.
the highlights
All I
of
saw
that.
was highlights. I didn't watch any full matches of.
All I saw was Rhea Ripley's cheeks.
The only ones I watched was the best matches. You know, with The Rock and friggin' Roman Reigns.
Oh,
And
did
the
ya?
tag team. I mean, it was. Yeah, it was.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was really good.
I did see the Undisputed Tag Team match. I don't know if you guys saw that one. That was the ladder match.
Is that
one
the
had,
ladder? Yeah, that one was sick.
yeah, that one was really good. I think Anthony actually told me he's like he didn't like that. There was one spot where the ladder broke, and you can tell that that was a weak ladder that had a break.
Oh really?
Yeah.
And then they had was it
That was what Miz and
Miz and R-Truth.
Miz and R-Truth, huh? Yeah.
Dude, I used to like
Awesome
that guy.
Truth is what
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
awesome.
So,
is that what it was awesome?
I remember
Truth?
when he was like K-Quick way
I
back in
know.
the day
Yeah,
and
me
stuff.
too.
So like,
Yeah.
I'm glad he got his championship. I guess I
And
didn't
he was
realize-
gone too. He was gone and they came back.
Yeah, I guess I didn't know this was his first WrestleMania win or something like that.
Really?
And yeah, so
shit.
that's pretty cool.
And that was a big one.
Dude, and right now he's kind of he's been the comic relief for the company, and he's doing a great job because he does that goofy shit.
He is.
The comic relief.
Yep, and then especially I don't know on Raw when Judgment Day came out, they Rhea Ripley and what's his face had Damian Priest had the titles.
Yeah.
And then R-Truth comes out of nowhere and hangs us up. So and and then they got him the fuck out of the ring. But he came out of nowhere. So yeah, he's really good.
Wasn't DX in that one too? Or was
No.
DX in?
No, there's a lot of homage. Fuck, dude. If I were to take a shot every time they say homage to or
Oh, yeah.
something like, because dude, there was a couple times they did the Macho Man elbow drop. There was a
really?
little Ric Flair figure 4 that Cody did,
Ah.
and Michael Cole's always gonna say vintage Randy Orton.
Vintage, yeah,
He always says that. So, but the tag match I thought was good. I think Judgment Day had both titles. But I think it was appropriate for them to drop the titles to finally give Damian Priest the world title.
He cashed in his freaking
yep.
his case and boom.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Some people saw it coming. I kind of didn't. That was night 2. But overall, I thought the 6-man ladder match.
How many
was
matches did
pretty
they
good.
have on Saturday, and then how many were on Sunday?
About the same, five or six, something like that. Yeah, and they flowed pretty well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
After that was the 6-woman tag team match. I didn't really watch that too much.
I saw some highlights of that one.
I think I was smoking meat, so I was like kind of in and out. That's the one where I think I was really watching my ribs and shit like that. So I didn't watch that one, but I think Jade Cargill obviously won. They beat Damage Control, which I like the whole Damage Control thing going on.
Yeah, I like them. I like them tag teams they got right there.
Yeah.
And that girl that spits the mist. I can't remember what her name is, but she's sick.
I believe it's Asuka's doing it.
Asuka's
doing
doing
it.
it.
Asuka's been. She's been since she got signed to WWE. She's just been badass. She's been really good. I've been a big fan of hers. Even like from NXT coming up to the main roster. Same thing. She came when they got Shinsuke. So it was they got both them from Japan the same like year. Now there's a whole weird thing with Shinsuke, whether he's gonna leave because it sounds like he might try AEW for a little bit. But but anyway, didn't watch that one. Intercontinental Championship, Gunther versus Sami
That was
Zayn.
a
Yeah,
good match.
okay.
That was a good match.
Gunther, that dude, I wanted him to go on a little streak with this, to be completely honest. I had a feeling Sammy was gonna win.
He's the guy that's just kind of weird looking, huh?
Yeah,
Like
he's
he's kind of like a William Regal type of guy, no?
Yeah, very
Yeah.
serious.
That's how he reminds me of. Is when I see him, I was like, man, this guy fucking.
Well, William
I don't know what it is
Regal,
about this
you know what's
guy.
funny is my brother wasn't a big William Regal fan growing up.
I hated him.
Yeah,
I
neither
hated
was
him.
I. And he
But
said,
later on, I like.
yeah, once
he
you
grew
kind of,
on me.
Well, the thing is, like, once you get older, you realize this guy's
He's a badass.
he knows wrestling.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
knows,
Yeah.
and he annoys you when you're young, but when you get older, you
Yeah.
realize this guy's badass.
Dude, yeah.
It was funny because my brother was like, dude, I hated when he came in. He always like came in like he was
Stupid
lost or something.
fucking-
Because he came in, he's always like,
Yeah.
and then I remember that and all this little shit. And then he would always wipe his feet before he
Yeah,
came in. So he has
yeah.
a little. That's actually a sign of respect thing, but it seems snobby. But
Yeah.
he wiped his feet.
To us.
Yeah, and then he always had his
To us
little,
Americans.
his little
Behind
fancy
his back.
wave and
Yeah.
all. He had to do his little whenever you tie up or something like.
Yeah.
So he'd always be
Yeah,
like,
he did that
yeah.
shit out.
So yeah, it's like.
I hated that guy. I'm not gonna lie.
And
I
even
hated him.
as far as his stance was always a little dweeby. He was always
Yeah,
kind of like
yeah,
so like
yeah.
like.
Yeah, kind of
So,
like one of them old
yeah.
school boxer guys. Them old
Yep.
that used to fight old
So
guys.
actually, the older I got, the more I fuck with William Regal.
Yeah, yeah,
Now
yeah.
I kind of wish I would have seen more of him. And honestly, him in the commissioner role, I fucking like because man, when he tested positive for steroids, it bummed me out because he was getting a huge push.
Oh, is that what
He
happened?
was. I think he was a champion. And he was a commissioner, so this guy just had all the power, had everything going for him. But this was during the time where steroids was a big thing.
Yeah.
So he tested positive, and he had to be suspended. So after that, it killed off.
I
all
remember
the
him
momentum
being
he had.
suspended a few times.
Yeah, he's known for being a little stiff and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I wish he would have stayed with AEW because he helped make the Blackpool Combat Club kind of really good.
Oh, he went to AEW too.
Yeah, but once Tony Khan let him go, there's a contract. He couldn't be on TV for like 6 months or something like
Yeah.
that. So when he went, it was clear he was going to WWE. As soon as Vince left, Vince was the one that didn't want William Regal around. So Vince left like the second time or something like that. Triple H was going to be in charge. Well, Triple H and William Regal apparently are buddy.
Oh, are they?
So people knew right away.
Probably just from wrestling for years and years and years.
They just know each other. And William Regal was given a lot of freedom in NXT when Triple H was in charge of NXT.
Yeah.
So Triple H and William Regal get along really, really well.
No shit.
So it was kind of looking like he was going to jump ship. And I think for me and a couple other people at AEW, they didn't like that too much. 'Cause it's just like, dog, you're not even going to give Tony Khan a shot to try and give you some money. Like, no, he's just going to bounce.
You know what? This whole, I totally completely forgot that Cody Rhodes is the one that went to go do AEW. He's like one of the co-founders, like the founding fathers.
He was really famous.
Yeah. Well, I totally didn't realize that, and then I thought about it, and I was like, wait, this fucker's back in the WWE, and now he's headlining WrestleMania twice in a row. He did because he headlined last year too, right?
So, yeah.
And last year he lost.
Yeah, but, he finished the story.
Finish the story.
Yeah. But I'm just like that for WWE to do that now, that's huge. Because once you get on the
you
bad
leave,
side
yeah.
of WWE and them guys, they never let you fucking just go and come back and be the headliner of anything.
So, yeah, that was, I guess we can skip a little bit to Cody. So, Cody was like
oh,
Stardust.
you want to go match to match, huh?
Yeah, kind of. He did his little start.
Okay, keep on. Go back. We'll do it later.
Okay.
We'll do it later.
I can briefly go through how. Like,
No one's gonna
why I
listen to
like
that
it.
anyway.
So we just did Intercontinental. Do you guys like Sammy winning the title? Yes, no.
Yeah.
You
same
guys,
thing.
did you like the little Rocky
Yeah,
thing
he's
they
all
did?
right. He's all right.
Yeah, that was all right. Once I saw the little Rocky skit, I was like, oh, he's gonna win it with his kid and all that stuff. And then remember that one dude's like, hey, remember you owe me one. Because remember at the end of Rocky, he's like, all right, dog, ring the bell. Ding, ding. So I was waiting for a little stupid shit like
They
that.
did that for Philadelphia.
Yeah,
Rocky, 'cause
that had a little. It had a Rocky,
Yeah.
Rocky 2 kind of little
Yeah.
thing, and his trainer's like, "Hey man, you got to go out there on your own."
That was their
That's all-
promos.
yeah, I was
promos
like,
for Rocky.
yeah, right before he was like, "Yeah, you got to do this."
They
on
haven't
your
punched
own.
in the meat, punched in the ribs.
You know what? That was always missing. It was just
Dang
missing
it.
a little training thing like
Dang
that.
it! They should have had that. Training
but-
gets in the meat.
But that one got a little homage to Rocky and stuff like that.
You mean vintage?
oh,
Vintage
yeah, there
Rocky?
you go, vintage Rocky.
Vintage Rocky?
So after that, was it really the main event? Wow. It was the Bloodline, which is the Rock and Roman versus Cody and Seth freaking Rollins.
That's what they did.
That was
on,
actually really
that's
good.
what
I
they
liked
did
it.
Really
on Saturday, right?
Saturday. That was the
Yeah,
main
yeah.
event, and that was
And that was whoever
figure
won,
out-
or what was the implications?
if the Bloodline won, then they would get Bloodline rules on Sunday, which means basically no rules. So it was actually a pretty well put together match. At first, it was slow. I'm not gonna lie. It started off pretty slow, and
The
then
match did?
yeah, they were just kind of moving little moves, and then they went out of the ring as soon
Well,
as
fucking
they went
Rock,
out of the ring
dude.
for a little bit.
I mean, Rock is almost 60 or some shit.
Look,
You
yeah,
can tell he's got the Rock bod too.
Rock,
You can tell he's
yeah.
got the. He's not fucking. He's not that ripped.
The final boss, right?
He's not
there.
that ripped guy that.
Actually, I like the little final boss thing.
You saw what he told the referee? If you count out, you're fired. He
Yeah,
told that to
yeah.
the referee, like, ooh.
Is that to the ref?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
technically he's a big time investor. So
yeah.
The Rock holds power in the WWE. That's what I kind of like that
Yeah.
because it's like, oh shit.
The
like,
Rock told the ref.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, so they went outside the ring, did a couple things, and
What do you think of that beer?
that's what I was gonna pull up right here. Interrupt us. This is Stashed Delica.
What do you think of that beer?
It's pretty good.
It's all right.
Yeah.
It's
This
very.
one's pretty
This
good.
one's a little
It
hot.
tastes
this one's
like
a little,
IPA.
Yeah,
These
these
are all
are
these are all
IPAs. I
IPAs.
think
They're all different. This one's a
This
little.
one's pretty good.
This one's
Oh,
a little
it
more
is
hoppy.
Tony's like, damn,
Wait a
dude,
minute.
oh shit, oh shit.
This
So,
one's
yeah, this
definitely-
is a good one.
Yeah, this one's a little more sour. Definitely a little more outside of the palate.
That one's like a real got like a space dust flavor.
Yeah,
Like a
kind
strong
of,
ass-
yeah.
Because
like it really-
this one don't have like a space. So this I can tell it's IPA, but
yeah,
it's
but doesn't hit the this hits the palate just like space does, just boom
yeah,
outside.
you know what? This is pretty good.
It-
Hot
it's
Valley,
pretty
Hot
good.
Valley. Where's Hot Valley at?
I think they're. Oh, man, I don't know. They're pretty well known. I want to say somewhere in California, probably.
Oh really?
This
This is cryo hops. You got cryo stash.
Mm-hmm.
Cryo hops. You hear that?
Ah.
Cryogenic
Cryo
cryogenic
stash.
hops.
we'll look them up.
Sounds
Frozen hops.
Sounds like marijuana.
Well, actually, fun little fact. I think the way they extract the hop kind of stuff to make the petals or whatever is
freeze
the
it?
very similar technique to extracting the marijuana like stuff. Yeah, because apparently one of the hop companies here wanted to get into the
The weed?
kind of
weed business?
extraction deal.
Huh.
So very similar techniques.
What do you mean? They don't just use scissors and cut them off?
No, well, I mean for oils and stuff, they have to extract it.
Oh, oil.
So there's a
okay,
way to
that's
extract
different. Yeah.
all that shit.
Those
I guess
fuckers.
it's somewhat similar, where they looked into making one of their plants for weed, hemp, and stuff, and have the other plant.
And then mix
crops.
it, infuse it into your beer.
I've tried a fucking.
Have you tried a weed beer?
Yes, it's disgusting. Don't ever. They make dank dust,
really?
space
Dank
dust,
dust?
and I shit you not, it's a novelty. It's fun. It's kind of gross, but you'll be burping like. It smell like you just smoked like a fucking joint, and you just be burping it, but you're not gonna get high. Honestly, it's fun to drink once, and I don't care to unless we're all doing it. Like, all right, fuck it, just to be to join in. But trust me, I don't care to do that now.
I'm good.
So I'm trying to remember any big highlights from this first match aside from like the tag things. I just remember, like I said, I just remember it started off slow, and I was like. I almost was like over like why did they bring the Rock back? But then it definitely picked up. It was getting definitely more exciting. I mean, maybe if I like see some pictures, I'll get a little reminder.
I feel like The Rock did. He did his shit. He did pretty good. You know, for
the whole
being
thing,
that age, fuck man. I mean, think about it. Fucking Ric Flair was still in there in his
Oh, this is
fucking
the whole
60s
thing.
and shit.
Exactly.
Oh, those are some of the
That
pictures.
was a good match.
Well, I wanted to do the,
McIntyre, Seth.
The Drew McIntyre one.
Yeah, it was really good.
So-
That's how he lost his belt.
Oh.
I
Oh,
wanted
so
to-
Seth Rollins went to get that. Did that come on Sunday or did that come on Monday?
that was on Sunday.
Oh,
but
these
I
for.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
yeah, I think I thought I chose the right.
I
day.
thought Seth Rollins was hurt.
Well, now he is.
He fought, man. He fought. Like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can't fucking. I gotta go back this way.
that guy,
um,
man. Fuck.
So that
Yeah.
was Saturday's card.
Yeah.
So what do you got for Sunday's
Okay,
card?
Sunday. Sunday actually opened up with Drew McIntyre versus Seth
Oh,
Rollins.
yeah.
Yeah,
Ah.
which was weird because I remember I actually
That freaking Rollins,
yeah
bro.
the match was on. I was like, oh shit, the first one already. I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
So that was actually a decent match. Drew McIntyre. Seth got kicked in the face.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just saw it right now. Like,
did he?
Yeah, he has a black eye because Drew McIntyre did a big boot, slipped,
Like,
and
what,
by
3
slip
times,
he
4
didn't
times?
slip, but he
hit
just
him in the face.
he hit the shit out of him,
No
dude.
way,
Yeah, he hit the fuck out of him.
Damn.
So Seth was like, he's there on the ground. I think he's like touching his eye because
Yeah.
he knows he just fucking got rocked. So Seth got rocked pretty good. The match I thought was okay. There was no interruptions or anything weird with that one, right?
Only at the end.
Oh yeah. But the winner of that match was, and of course CM Punk was there at ringside playing mind games with Drew McIntyre.
Was he?
Yep.
Ah.
CM Punk's very. This is one thing I never got with.
Is he cross promoting? What is he? He's
No, he's straight up, dude. They're gonna air. Okay, we're gonna talk about that. We can get to CM
in the
Punk.
Cody Rhodes part. Or
We
talking
can
about- you
talk
wanna- you
about
wanna
it
do that
now
one
because
different?
we can talk about it now.
Oh yeah.
So I guess we'll dabble
You know.
into
Oh,
CM Punk.
you know the dirt. You know the
Yeah,
inside
CM
scoop
Punk
here.
he got fired by Tony Khan months ago. So Tony Khan fires him, but the way he was fired wasn't released like everyone else. Everyone else has a clause in their contract saying you can't appear on TV for X amount of months after you've been terminated. Well, since CM Punk was terminated on the spot for fighting with Jungle Boy backstage, we should get to that. Jungle Boy, there's a thing. He took a bump where he wanted to go through a car's windshield and he wanted to use real glass.
Yeah.
CM Punk said, "Hey, you should stop doing that stupid shit. We can use fake glass and stuff like the same
Yeah.
effect." And Jungle Boy was like, "Nah, fuck that. Like, pussy. Like, I'm gonna." And then so CM Punk got kind of pissed off. But somehow they got in
CM
a
Punk's
fight.
such a hothead, man.
Yeah,
He's such a hothead.
he see they did the spot, and if you watch the video, I think Jungle Boy goes through the glass thing, or before he knocks on the glass,
Yeah.
he's like, "Real glass, go cry me a river." That was a shot at CM Punk. No one knew that was a shot at him. He just said, "Real glass, go cry me a river."
Oh.
The people figured out that he was talking about CM Punk. So he
What
did
was
the
that during
spot.
during the match? During
Yeah, this is during All In. This is a big pay per view.
Okay.
And after that match, so Jungle Boy goes through the glass, and I can't remember if he wins or loses the matches. He goes backstage. CM Punk sees him, and then they have a little scrap. Apparently, CM Punk choked out Jungle Boy.
Oh, really?
And he was like, "You know what? I'm done with this. This is bullshit." He was getting relieved. Well, here's the funny thing: Samoa Joe, who is friends with CM Punk, had a match right after that with CM Punk. So CM Punk and Samoa Joe were about to take the stage, and that's why CM Punk was there. And we ran across Jungle Boy because he had that match coming up.
Yeah.
So right there, CM Punk
So as
was
they're
like,
like crossing out,
Yeah.
he said some shit to him.
yeah, and CM Punk choked him out, or something. He choked him a little. So what ended up happening was he said, I quit. Well, Samoa Joe's like, "Hey, dude, no, let's do this match and let's figure this shit out after."
Oh, okay.
So CM Punk finished the match. He went
Yeah.
out there, fought Samoa Joe, finished the match, went backstage, and then shit went down. So right now they're doing a thing. CM Punk was fired. I think Jungle Boy was suspended, and now he's in New Japan where he ripped an AEW contract, and he's going by the nickname the Scapegoat. I actually like it. I like what he's doing over there.
The scapegoat.
Scapegoat. So people are saying he's going to make his way back to AEW
Oh, my
soon.
After suspension.
Yeah, but I mean, it's kind of hard to take him serious because he's just a scrawny little
Yeah.
guy. So now CM Punk was able to go to WWE, which the company that he's always said he hated, never wanted to go back there and all sorts of shit. Debuts at the end of Royal Rumble. Triple H did the brilliant thing. Royal Rumble's over. Roll credits. They do a little trademark thing. And once that trademark thing comes up, that's when the show ends. They put the little trademark logo, and I sit
This
back.
is at the end of Royal Rumble.
End of the Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble happens. Fucking Cody Rhodes wins. Everyone's happy. Cody Rhodes gets a little pyro. Then the little stamp said copyright prohibited. And I'm like, all right, it's in the show. Then cue cult of personality, and CM Punk comes out. Shocks everyone. People saw it coming because it was not too good of a kept secret. But CM Punk was able to debut at WWE, the company that he hated for years. And that's why I don't like pro wrestling anymore. And now he's the biggest kiss ass in WWE. He loves it. He's doing a great job with them. Because,
Yeah, but it's only been since the Rumble.
Yeah, and he hasn't caused any trouble there, but he was causing a lot of trouble in AEW. He was already causing... Dude, he got in a fight with the Young Bucks. He was already coming back from suspension because he fought with the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega. Someone got bit. I
Oh,
think he
shit.
bit someone or someone got bit.
What the
Someone's
fuck?
dog got hit or some shit.
What
too.
the hell?
Dude, yeah, dude. CM
This
Punk's
is
been,
all
yeah.
he was
Yeah.
wreaking havoc out there in
Him and
AEW. huh?
AEW was like not good. But the problem is, this is what's happening this week.
Yeah.
So CM Punk is one thing I like is that he's injured and he's staying on camera and he's building this rivalry with Drew McIntyre. I think it's pretty
okay.
cool. They're gonna build it.
So they're gonna put him up against Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, because Drew McIntyre actually hurt him. The reason why he's out injured is because of Drew McIntyre. It was accidental, but they're playing it.
But he hurt him.
playing
Yeah.
it. But this Wednesday, tomorrow,
Uh-huh.
Tony Khan has said that he's going to air the backstage footage of the incident at All In, meaning when he choked out
Shut the fuck up.
Jungle Boy.
Wait, but why?
People think it's the rating things because ratings are dropping for AEW. Their attendances aren't
Oh, yeah.
that great,
Yeah.
which it sucks for me because I like AEW. It's a better wrestling product. Entertainment-wise, WWE's got him by miles.
Yeah.
Production-wise and storytelling.
Yep.
But wrestling, when it comes to wrestling, I like AEW.
Well,
I like
shit.
what they're
Now,
doing
I mean, without Cody Rhodes there, I mean,
there. I
right?
don't care about Cody Rhodes.
Is he still part of AEW at all?
No, he
Well, if he's like a founding father of the company, he has to still be involved, right?
no, he's done.
Huh.
He's cut ties. We'll get to that. We'll get to
Oh,
Cody.
yeah.
But he's cut ties with AEW. But that's what's happening with CM Punk.
Yeah,
But now he's in
interesting.
WWE. So tomorrow,
CM Punk is always, ever since he started,
Yeah,
he's
he's a-
always just been
he's a guy-
fucking awesome. Like he's
and he doesn't drink. He doesn't do drugs.
yeah,
He's
straight edge guy.
Yeah.
His fucking, but I mean, his in-ring personality, his camera, his microphone, his everything. He's fucking amazing.
Oh yeah,
And his performances,
Yeah.
he's fucking amazing.
yeah.
the guy
And
is.
Lights out.
one thing I kind of like about him also,
And he's got edge.
the
He's got edge to him.
the when they did the stupid WWE ECW revival.
yeah.
I really wanted that to kind of succeed, but at the same time, I'm glad it didn't. The one guy that there was really getting pushed in the WWE's new
Yeah.
ECW was CM
CM
Punk.
Punk.
CM Punk was one of the guys that was getting pushed there. Bobby Lashley got the championship there for a while. Bob Holly, Hardcore Holly, got a good push in the ECW revival,
Yeah.
and I thought he was perfect because he's one of those guys that
Well, he was
when
there.
you're a fan of wrestling, you know this guy is
He was
stiff.
the hardcore in WWE.
stiff,
He was
dude.
the hardcore guy for WWE.
Yeah, dude, no, but he was stiff. Apparently, he beat the shit out of guys. Like
yeah,
if you
yeah.
were a rookie, he's gonna test you.
Yeah.
He's gonna hit you. He's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
slap the shit out of you. Brock Lesnar fought him once and said, "I don't ever want to fight this guy again." Brock never wanted to fight Hardcore
shit.
Holly because Hardcore Holly was stiff.
Dude,
He was
that
beating
fucker had
shit out
the
of him.
best standing dropkick I've ever
Oh,
fucking
beautiful.
seen. Oh
Beautiful,
my
yeah.
god, that guy.
Him and Maven.
And
Maven-
his fucking power slams when he go to power slamming too.
yeah.
Fuck yeah, his body slams. Those were the fucking
What
best.
fucked up his little second run was he took a table. I think it was just a regular ECW thing or pay-per-view. I can't remember, but it gashed his back.
Oh really?
And they had to stitch him up, and obviously you can't wrestle with
Yeah.
with that. But that's what kind of ended that little stint. But I thought his run in ECW, I thought was really good because like he kind of fit the mold for. All right, we
Hardcore.
know this guy's
That's
stiff. He's got a reputation for being
Yeah,
stiff. He's a
yeah.
little older, a little bit more respected. It reminds me a little bit of Chris Benoit. Let's
Okay,
so
yeah,
like
yeah,
if
yep.
all that other
Yep,
everything else
yep.
aside, he's a piece of shit.
The wrestling part of it.
The wrestling aspect of it is like the guy didn't have too much character. He was just known for being a tough motherfucker in the ring.
Yep.
So Hardcore Holly I put there, and most of the ECW roster,
Yeah,
Sabu,
yeah.
fucking
Tommy
crazy.
Dreamer was the
Crazy
same way.
thing with Tommy Dreamer.
Tommy
We'll get
Dreamer
to
was
that
the
later.
same fucking way.
Tommy Dreamer wanted to assassinate Paul Heyman. I'll tell you the story.
No way.
Yeah, dude, that story's crazy. Anyway, let's move on. Dude, I can tell you, I can talk wrestling, dude. I can talk
yeah.
wrestling. And I just found that out like a month ago.
No
Anyway,
shit.
Dude, it was crazy. All right, let me get into it. So, Tommy Dreamer was pissed because he was supposed to go to WWE after the purchase. Paul Heyman, I guess, kept putting him off or something. Like, hey, man, just stay, relax. We'll
This is
get you over."
ECW days.
This is ECW just got sold days.
Okay.
So Tommy Dreamer was without a job and all that stuff, and I guess he got really depressed. He had this whole thing planned out in his head. He already knew what he wanted to do. He was going to go to one of the WWE live event, and hopefully Paul Heyman was there commentating or something like that. He was going to walk in the stadium with a gun, go over to Paul Heyman, shoot him in the head, strike his pose, shoot himself in the head.
Shut the fuck up.
Tommy Dreamer's on record for saying that
No
he
fucking way. That's
he
what
had-
he, oh wow.
the one thing that snapped him out of it was I think Ric Flair called him or something like that.
No way.
Someone called him like, "Hey man, how's it going?" Kind of, and that kind of. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you, Rick.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rick.
I think it was Ric Flair at the. I have
Dude,
to
can you
look
imagine
back.
if something like that happened? Oh my god.
Yeah. Dude, it was nuts. He had this whole theatrical thing, and that's what he
Yeah.
wanted. Like he said, he was in a place
He
where,
wanted to go out like the
Yeah.
Joker did in the movie.
yeah, he had this whole fucking thing kind of planned out. He's like, and I at first I thought it was a joke, but I had to look into it. There was enough articles written on it that I was like,
Yeah.
oh fuck,
Fuck.
that
No
guy was
shit.
crazy.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's a nuts.
but yeah, that's a whole other
Shit.
little thing there. So
that gives me
night
chills.
two.
Ugh. Give me
So
chills.
Seth
Okay, what we
freaking
got?
Rollins loses to Drew McIntyre. Damian Priest, the what do they call him? They said he was the bisexual Undertaker. he wins the world championship.
What the fuck? Bisexual Undertaker. He won?
Yeah,
I don't even remember who's what
Damian
is he-
Priest.
I don't think I even seen this guy. What does he look like?
Think
Damian
about the
Priest.
Undertaker if he was bisexual and Puerto Rican.
I bet you if I see him, I know. If I see him, I would know he's definitely bisexual.
Right there. There he is.
Yep, I don't know who that guy is. Wait, oh, he looks a lot like Roman Reigns, bro. Unless that's him over there.
There he is.
I'm trying to see when if they have a better picture of him with the world title.
They don't show him from WrestleMania. They gotta have pictures of him in
They
WrestleMania.
have to somewhere. That's the U.S. title.
That's him, huh?
Yeah, but yeah, people call him the.
Why you say Puerto Rican? He looks Samoan.
He's Puerto Rican. He's Latino.
Oh shit.
Man, let's see. I mean, that's him with the video there.
Bisexual Undertaker.
There he is.
Yeah. Let's see if I can mute it that way.
Hurry
Yeah.
up.
But yeah, that's your new world heavyweight
That's him,
champion. That's the bisexual
Oh, he's
Undertaker.
that was for the world heavyweight title.
Yeah, it was a
Oh,
world
wow.
heavyweight. Yeah.
Oh shit. I
Yep.
thought you said it was Intercontinental or something.
No, that was the world. This is one of the big belts. So he's got one of the big belts.
Wow.
This was the newer one they made when they're like, all right, Roman's got to relax. People were getting tired of him having two belts, so they made the second belt, and this was the one. Seth Rollins was the first guy to win it.
No shit.
Yeah, he was. And then right here's the second. That's Judgment Day celebrating. There's Rhea Ripley
That's dope. That's dope.
and Finn Balor, who was the world champion for like 2 days.
Oh.
he got hurt. Actually, one day he got hurt. The Sunday he won it. So the Monday Night Raw he had to relinquish the belt.
Is that Ray's boy?
Ray's
the
boy
name? I
there.
can't remember his
Yeah,
name.
Ray's boy there in the back.
Dominic. Huh? Yeah.
Rhea Ripley, everyone loves
Yep,
her.
yep.
I don't know who the
Yeah,
fuck that
she's
is.
fine. She's fine.
Oh yeah.
That girl's fine too. Ay, ay, ay. Where do they find this? Where do they find this woman at? Oh my gosh.
Trust me. I find them.
Ooh.
All right, so 6-man tag. Did you guys watch the Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits
That was a good one.
versus
That
Final
was a good one.
Testament? I'm trying to remember.
6-man tag team match.
I think I caught some of it. I didn't catch all of it.
That's a 6-man tag.
It was just a six man because this was supposed to be
I don't
a
even think I saw highlights
yeah.
of
This
that
was a Philadelphia street fight.
Oh, yeah.
This is the one where they brought in some tables. Bubba Ray Dudley was a
The
fucking
yeah.
referee.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No
He
way.
came in.
Yeah.
He did. He had to. He had to do the get the table. He
No
did
way.
that. He did the well. He helped him do the
And Devon.
Devon wasn't there. I think Devon has a weird thing. I don't know. Some of these guys have these
They were
weird
what the
contracts.
Dudley boys, them
Yeah.
guys, huh? Yeah, they were the shit. I used to love them guys.
Yeah.
So I don't know why they couldn't get Devon, but these wrestlers now with different promotions have weird contracts, or sometimes they burn some bridges. So who knows? But Devon wasn't there. It was it was just Bubba Ray. The table broke the first time they were supposed to do the finishing spot.
Oh shit.
So like everyone was like, oh, and they're like, oh, get another table. They did really good. Got another table and
Did it over?
did it over, and then that ended with Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits winning.
That was a good. Was that a good one? Did you like that one? Did you watch that?
Yeah, it was fun, dude. That was just fun. When I saw Bubba, I was like, all right, they're gonna get the tables. I didn't know they were gonna do the I thought they were gonna do like the 3D or something. They didn't. But when I saw Bubba Ray, I was like, oh, he's gonna do something. He's gonna interfere.
No Edge. Was Edge gone? Is Edge out?
Edge is
he?
AEW.
Is he?
Yeah.
Man, it's crazy. They get jump around all over the place.
So what's funny is Edge was the leader of Judgment Day, the Damian Priest crew and all that.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Edge made Judgment Day because he wanted to do kind of like the Brood. When he was with Christian and Gangrel.
The Brood.
The Brood. He wanted to do the Brood kind of thing, but he wanted to have young talent that was just kind of talented, but they're just kind of in limbo. So Damian Priest, Rhea Ripley, Dominic. And then
they took it over.
Well, then they're like we need someone also with a little more experience. The gimmick from the beginning was Edge was going to make him, and then we're going to turn their back on him.
Oh,
so they were like, hey,
just like the Brood.
Yeah. So they were like, hey, what do you think about Finn Balor? And they're like, Yeah. So Edge right away was like, yep, Finn Balor's the guy. So they made the tag team, but what ended up happening was Cody got hurt. Seth, I think, got hurt. Someone else got hurt. So they're like, hey, Edge, we got to do this now. Like, the Judgment Day, they got to turn on you now because we're running out of good guys, and we need, like, it was just one of those things. So, like, I guess what was supposed to happen was he was supposed to have a good run. They were supposed to betray him, like, about a year prior to it happening, but literally he's like, hey, nope, we got to do this now. Like, everyone's getting hurt, and we need some baby faces, and we need, like, to kind of get matches kind of moving. So that whole Judgment Day thing, the turn happened really early, because I thought it was weird, too. I was like, dude, this team just formed, and they're already fucking turned their back on Edge. I thought it was fucking weird. But an interview Edge did literally like 2 weeks ago, he kind of revealed that, that was supposed to go on a little longer.
No shit.
But we had to shorten it up.
You know what? Watching wrestling for so long, you think you could come up with good storylines?
No.
You think you come up with a good storyline?
No, you got to sit in the writing room. I've seen, like, you seen the videos. Do they sit there in a table like this, writing room, and they discuss this, and they try to draw little lines here, and it is storytelling. It is storytelling.
Like doing. There was a game, a wrestling game where you would do like a manager thing. And
that's a mode.
Well, they probably do them
knows
all
that.
the time.
Yeah.
But I remember when they were first doing that, and you got to choose how you wanted your guy to go, good, bad, this, that, and then you play out the scene. The cut scene would come on, and then shit would happen. But I was like, man, that shit's so cool. I don't know if they still do it, but
They kind of do. They got rid of manager modes, and then people got mad, so they brought him back and all that stuff.
those were so fun. Then you can give him a manager. You can give him a good guy, give him a bad guy, give him a girl, give him whatever you want. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I kind of missed that in the older games. I feel like the new games are more technical in the game mechanics, and they don't add game modes like that.
They're they cater to the new generation of gamers, bro. That's what they do.
Just a regular fight, LA Knight versus AJ Styles.
Okay.
I think it was good. I mean,
that
one nothing like too crazy happened in that one. LA Knight's fun. I like LA Knight.
Is he?
He literally was the reason why I started poking my head back in WWE when he started cutting his promos with and all that shit. And his little
Who's LA
Knight? Yeah. Dude, watch him. He's fun as fuck on the mic. He's really good talker. Really good talker.
AJ Styles ain't that good on. He's not a mic guy. He's not a big mic guy. He's
had
just a good performer.
He had a little run where he was a little bit of comic relief, and I loved it. I was here for Goofy AJ.
Yeah.
Right now, Randy Orton is kind of on an unserious wagon. Like, he's still serious,
guy,
but he's almost like a slightly comedic guy. Well, people get it. He's OG. He's like a veteran. He doesn't have to prove anything.
He's gonna be like what's his name? The Simmons. The fucking damn.
Oh, dude, I mean, Ron Simmons,
was that Simmons? What I forgot his name.
Simmons,
But his
Farouk.
There you go. Yeah. That will come every time. Damn.
I like when it was like
that was the shit. Over everything in this show.
I think there was one where it was like Trish or someone taking a shower or something, or a towel cam, and he's just like, damn.
They would always put him in just weird spots.
Yeah.
And sometimes just sit around and wait. They did. I remember one they just waited. He just stood there looking around. Everybody's waiting for him to do it. And damn.
Yeah, I loved it. I loved him for that, and I kind of missed they started doing that.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
But LA Knight won. He defeated AJ Styles. Nothing was on the line for this one. This was just
nothing.
This is just hey, you're annoying, and I want to beat your ass. Logan Paul.
This is the Logan Paul one.
Randy Orton, Kevin Owens, with the Prime on the ring thing. Hey, what's your take on the Prime in the ring, though? Is it not too distracting? I know a lot of people didn't like it, but as someone who watched Mexican wrestling, dude, I seen Corona and all this shit. And if you watch wrestling in Japan, they got logos all over the place.
What they do? Change the canvas? Change the mat?
The canvas for I don't know how long they have a deal with Prime Energy Drink, of course, Logan Paul.
Yeah.
So I thought it was a good move to make him even more of a heel because now people already don't like him.
Is he going back to being a heel? Or has he been a heel? Has he been a heel the whole time?
I think he's in a weird place where people want to hate him, but he's good.
Yeah,
so it's kind of hard to hate him.
Yeah.
Because like him and his brother,
he actually is very good.
Yeah, no, he was kind of built for this. Dude.
Yeah. He's a big guy. Yeah. He's got the fucking muscles. He's athletic as fuck.
Yeah, and his matches are actually pretty decent.
Yeah, they are.
He actually puts together good
I'll
matches.
give it. I'll give him that, man.
So it's one of those things where you want to see him fail, but like it's like, dude, he's doing great.
Yeah,
it's like, dude, he's doing really good.
Yep.
So
this was this is the United States Championship.
Kevin Owens came in on a little 4-wheeler thing, and this is
when Randy Orton fucking RKO'd the SC guy or SC guy. What's his name? The dude in the prime suit.
Oh yeah,
the RKO'd the guy. Speed. There you go. Speed. Yeah.
So Yeah, that was part of the goofy thing when I said Randy Orton came out first. Kevin Owens came out first, and then Randy Orton came out next. But Kevin Owens backed up his little 4-wheeler, like, "Come on, let's go together." So then he goes on the little 4-wheeler. So like I said, that's the comic kind of thing that Randy Orton's kind of doing. They had the match. The match was going good. Then Speed, whatever, it comes out, and he's wearing the
prime bottle.
setup. Yep.
Yeah.
Fucking Randy Orton fucking Spartan kicks him, and then takes that shit off. And I think does he RKO him on the table or something?
I think it was on the table. Yeah.
And then I believe Logan Paul did win the match, but I can't remember the finish exactly.
It's Frog Splash, no?
Well, I can't remember like if Kevin Owens got pinned. I think Kevin Owens probably got pinned.
I don't know. I don't think Randy. I don't think it was Randy. I think it was Kevin Owens.
Yeah, so I can see Randy getting pinned, but I think Kevin Owens was the one that got pinned. And I think that match was just entertaining. It was just kind of fun, especially with the whole bottle thing and all that stuff.
So the main mat where they wrestle had a bunch of Prime shit all over it, or
Yeah,
was
the
it
whole
just
weekend.
just the banner?
No, the whole weekend in the ring, in the center of the ring.
I got
That was Prime Energy. I'll show you some pictures.
Damn, they paid big time for that.
Bailey
they
versus
they paid out the ass for that.
Ailey versus Io Sky, or Io Sky.
Good match.
I like the way they built this. This was like kind of Judgment Day, what it's supposed to be. This was a long story build coming together because Bailey was the creator of Damage Control. So she actually got this tag team together, and then they slowly started turning on her and making fun of her and shit like that. And then at one point she started speaking like Japanese. She's like, "Hey, I know what you guys are fucking saying." So they were talking shit about her and shit.
Yeah.
So then this started this whole thing, and I did watch most of the match. I thought it was again another good match. Bailey won, and I'm glad because Bailey's coming off an injury. Well, she was out for a long time, and then I've always felt like she needed one last little push because I think her time is probably gonna dwindle.
Be up here pretty soon.
So it's nice to see her get
Bailey?
one last. Yeah, I think I can see her holding the title all the way until like summer, or something
I
like
see.
that, and then
Drop it in,
drop
then
into
go
someone
bye-bye.
else. Well, she'll hang around. I
So
think
she lost
she'll
it to...
No, she won.
She won.
Io
Oh,
Sky. And Io Sky, I forget her name. I've been watching her a little bit since NXT when I was watching a little more WWE. She was really good in the ring, dude. She's really fucking good. So I was glad to see when she got brought up to the main roster, especially with Damage Control. And it's kind of been cool seeing like her recently. It's kind of funny. I watch a lot of these wrestlers in these lower things.
The lower
And then,
portion.
because AEW used to have Dark and Dark Elevation on YouTube.
Yeah.
I used to watch that every fucking week. So I got to see some of these guys come up to the main roster. And I don't know why I've always been like that. I saw John Cena on Velocity before
root for
he
the
was
underdogs.
before John Cena was rapping
Is
all
that
that
when
shit.
he had that baseball fucking, or was he a
No,
baseball
this is
guy,
what-
or he
this
was
is-
a thug?
No, but way before that.
Oh yeah.
He had little shorts, little trunk shorts,
Yeah.
little fucking dumbass haircut, and he was just
I
jacked.
remember that one.
Yeah.
And I remember watching Velocity, and he had a couple matches on there. Then he got put to the main roster
Yeah.
when he was still doing that gimmick. It wasn't until the Halloween episode where he started rapping, and Stephanie liked the whole gimmick. So that's when he became the Doctor of
Man,
Thugonomics and all that other bullshit.
And
And
then,
he was a heel.
And then
was a
he
bad guy.
fucking ran the bitch forever.
Yeah,
He
was a
ran
bad-
that
yep.
bitch.
And believe it or not, Stephanie was the one that really pushed
for
that
him?
because she liked the whole rapping gimmick. Yeah,
Yeah.
She loved it. So
Dude.
he owes a lot to her.
Hey, he was a hidden gem right there, man. Fuck.
Yeah, because his gimmick is, like I said, he just wore these little tight fucking things,
Yeah.
and he was just some buff ass dude.
Yeah.
Had like no character. So
Yeah.
he broke his shell doing the little
And
rapping
then it's
thing.
funny, and then when he started doing more comedy stuff, more funny shit. Oh, dude, John Cena was awesome. I like John Cena in his heyday when it was him and Edge and him and CM Punk and him and
Batista.
he was Batista. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah,
Him and Batista had great
Yep.
matches.
yeah.
So that's a good transition because he showed up last night too. He
Batista
showed up
did.
too. No, I wish he did. That would.
Oh, John Cena was there. Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
So-
you know what? I did see that.
The main event: Cody Rhodes
Wasn't it
versus
him and
Roman.
Rock did a little face off or some shit? No, was
Yep.
it Rock?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think they've wrestled before too.
Oh, they
actually,
wrestle fucking a lot.
So Cody versus Roman. Cody has a little entrance with his little mask deal. What was Roman's entrance? He just came out with Paul Heyman. Yeah, that was it.
Paul Heyman, yeah.
that's
Paul
it.
Heyman's his guy.
I thought he'd have
He had
some
the
weird.
choir man.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. That was actually
Yeah,
pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
I don't know, man. And then
Overall, how was that match?
It was good.
it was good. It was good. I just I wish that they would have done the ending a little different because it was good back and forth, Cody and all them, and then the Usos came out
Oh, the Usos fought each other too, didn't
Yeah.
they? Jimmy and Jay, they fought each
Yeah,
other,
that
didn't
was
they?
that was like the first match of night one.
Yeah.
I
I
guess
saw
I
that
was
one.
it.
Yeah.
Well, they skipped over it because I skipped over it.
Yeah, I
It's
seen
fine.
that one. I was like,
Did you?
that was the shit.
I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
I didn't. It wasn't my favorite. I felt like that one could have been.
And
a
now
little
they're gonna
better.
separate. Now they're gonna go on their separate.
Yeah.
Probably be just
WWE does
single wrestlers. Not I think
WWE likes doing that with tag teams. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
you gotta break them up.
Well, they
You
do.
don't have to, but I mean,
Yeah.
you
They
get
always do it because like
you break them up. You get the Hardy Boys. You get shit like that. You got a Christian Edge or Christian. You break them up. You get they go.
well, one of them's gonna succeed and the other one might fail. Who knows?
Yeah, I guess.
Because like, well, let's say Edge had a great career in WWE.
So did Christian.
Yeah.
Christian went to TNA, and that's where honestly, if you look at his work in TNA, Captain Charisma and all that sort of shit,
Yep.
people credit Christian for having like really built his character and who he is,
Yeah.
and how he is now in AEW. Because Edge was always like the same character, and that's a little bit of a jab at Edge.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize that until a couple years ago when I went
He
online.
kind of has always been the same character.
And,
huh?
and people said, "Hey, everyone, Edge and Christian's like Edge has always had the same kind of thing. He's just rated R superstar.
Yeah.
Where Christian was Captain Charisma. He came out with his
He
peeps,
had a whole bunch of different.
and he really like
Yeah, when he
crafted
did the peeps,
his.
that was the shit.
He was really crafty and trying to build
Yeah, I
himself.
like
So
that.
like people were like, "Dude, Christian kind of has been tearing it up, but Edge just always had the main event.
He's
fucking,
just a big. He's a big draw. Yeah,
yeah.
he's the heel. He's always a good.
Because
he's a good heel.
the WWE always pushed him and
Yeah,
stuff like that. Where
he's a good
where
heel,
Everyone's
man.
like, no, if you look at Christian's resume, he's been tearing it up,
Yeah.
and he's been trying new shit. Where Edge has always been just.
But you know what?
rated R
That like I
superstar.
said, that is a little shot at him because I mean that's not
Well-
he's not very versatile.
Well, think
You're
about
just one way.
The Hardys are a perfect example too. Jeff has always been Jeff. Matt is really fucking creative. He did.
Yeah, Matt wore
when
a fucking lucha libre mask there for a while too.
Yeah, Matt Hardy did his Matt Hardy version 1.0.
Yeah.
Where he
yeah.
did the and when he came out in the entrance, they had the Matt
yeah,
facts.
Yeah.
Apparently, Stephanie hated that. They wanted to get rid of it, but Matt Hardy wanted to keep doing it.
Uh-huh.
And if you remember, there was a time period in WWE where when a wrestler would come out, they'd put their Twitter hashtag and they'd put a little
okay,
information
yeah.
about them.
Yeah.
Matt Hardy did it first. The little Matt facts you hated. Matt Hardy was doing it first.
Yeah.
Matt Hardy did the broken thing with TNA when everyone started doing delete. People still do delete every now and then. So Matt is just same thing. He was the
versatile,
more
man.
creative
More
tag
creative,
team,
yeah.
but people always loved Jeff because Jeff, like Edge, was the hot tag, meaning that Christian and Matt were probably in the ring, slowing it down.
yeah.
When people were
When
saying
you
tag
get
him,
Jeff Hardy
tag him
in
in.
there, when you get Jeff
Tag-
Hardy,
yeah.
shit turns way the
The
fuck up.
hot tag.
Same with Edge. It'd be
Yeah.
the same with if you got Edge in there, that shit's fucking going.
Yeah, he comes in, does a spear,
Yeah.
execution.
Fucking
all
he
that-
yells, he
yeah.
fucking hair, he does all this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So they're known as the hot tag.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like it was always like the technical guy and then the hot tag. So Edge and Jeff were always like the hot
Yeah,
tag
yeah,
in the tag teams, where Christian and Matt are kind of known for when they went solo. They didn't seem like they were doing as much successful,
Yeah.
like kind of. But
Well, shit,
if you
Jeff-
thought about it, they're really creative.
Jeff Hardy went on to win the heavyweight title and shit too for
Yeah,
a while. Yeah.
yep.
So I mean he got farther than,
I
than
liked,
Matt did.
Matt did good in TNA though. I liked his stupid Matt Hardy broken thing because, dude, he had a fucking drone that was like over, like literally. He would do a match and then a drone came in and people were like, oh my god, the drone's here because I was like, I forget the name. I forgot the name of the stupid drone. Fucking Jericho fucking had beef with the drone. It's like, dude, that is the creativeness of Matt Hardy. Like, this little stupid object.
Yeah.
They had the match at the Combine. I love that match, dude. I'll throw it on after we're done, dude.
Oh, yeah?
I love the Combine match.
Who's that?
That was
Matt and who?
Matt versus Jeff
Matt-
at the
oh.
Hardy estate. It
Oh,
was,
okay.
dude, it was a beautiful
Oh,
match.
no shit.
Yeah, because it's very theatrical. He did one like that for AEW. It was okay. Not as good as the original, but you can't beat the original.
Oh, shit.
But the original one, dude, I will throw it on. But if I throw it on, you have to watch it from beginning to end.
No
like
shit.
that's the only rule with it.
Hey,
Because
all right. I'm in.
But it was a fun match.
I'm in.
But fuck, where do we go?
So Cody Rhodes.
Oh, yeah,
we
that's
made
right,
it to
yeah,
Cody
that's right.
Rhodes. We made it to Cody Rhodes.
So Cody
We finally made it.
So the Usos. Oh, we were talking about that's what happened.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
they started fighting because I think one of them, I don't know, Jay and the other one, whichever one's with Roman.
Yeah. The
came
one that looks
in.
like Rocha.
They
both
they're
did.
twins. And then one of them did a finisher on Cody or something like that. But then they hit the music of the other one. Then they met up in the ramp
Yeah.
where they did a spear thing off the stage. It looked crazy.
Oh, shit.
And they were out for like the rest of the match. I thought that was cool because I had a feeling they were gonna do this little one by one. The Bloodline guys were gonna get like their ass kicked.
Yeah.
I think after that, The Rock came out. Or does it seem kind of early for The Rock?
I don't know.
I can't remember. Someone came out, and I think it might have been The Rock. And then he started kind of kicking ass where John Cena comes in.
Oh, okay.
And then, Cena was kind of doing good, but also I think The Rock or someone fucked him up, too. Wait.
No, what's his name? What's his name?
The other
Freaking-
fucking...
The other bloodline.
Solo?
Yeah, Solo.
Solo.
He came out. He
Yeah,
did
Solo.
his move.
Yeah, Solo came
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
On Cena?
On Cody Rhodes.
Oh,
Cody,
on Cody.
yeah.
And then Cody tapped that, or no, he kicked out, and that's when the Usos came
Yeah,
out.
that's when. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
when. That
So
happened.
they all got
Uh-huh.
involved in the main
Yeah.
event?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, shit, I didn't know that.
Uh-huh.
And then at some point, was it? Did Cena come out? Then the Rock. Yeah, then the Rock came out.
Yeah,
So Cena came out
yeah.
first, I think, to beat up Solo.
Oh.
Then the Rock came out.
Oh.
So Rock
And
comes
they did a
out.
stare down?
They did a little stare
Stare down.
down. They started throwing it down. The Rock starting to get the upper hand. I was hoping, like everyone else, we'd hear the glass shatter and Stone Cold.
Stone Cold
Yeah,
come
yeah,
out too?
yeah.
Oh, shit.
But what we got is
That'd have been dope. That'd have
yeah.
been so cool.
we got Hell's Bells instead. So we heard the dong.
Yeah.
Ah.
Lights turn off. Cue the Undertaker comes in.
The Undertaker
Yeah.
came out
Yeah.
too. Damn.
Yep, Undertaker comes out.
He's getting old, Undertaker. You saw the way he freaking
Fuck.
choke slam, freaking.
Oh yeah, it wasn't clean.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah, it
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
clean. Though. It
Yeah.
was just like he was
Yeah.
struggling, Like
Mhm.
yeah.
Undertaker was a fucking he wrestled all the fucking time.
Yeah.
All the time.
But the good thing with his style is he was slow, so he didn't hurt himself. But I mean, still, man, he wrestled a lot,
A lot.
and his knees
big
got
matches,
fucked up.
big
Yeah.
matches. I mean,
Well,
dude,
even
that match against Mankind took fucking 5 years off of his fucking
dude, I love watching.
professional
man.
career,
The Hell in a
dude.
Cell match, yeah. It was,
yeah.
he throws Mankind off the cage.
Dude, yeah,
like,
that took fucking at least a couple years off of his
Yeah.
fucking professional career
Yeah.
there.
that was a fun one. I still throw on every now and then. I kid you not.
I
still
know,
throw
I
it
know.
on.
That
I
shit.
told you I watched that video where they both talked about
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
They
yeah.
both.
yeah.
There's on YouTube. You can watch it for
Yeah,
free.
yeah.
Both of them sit together and they're talking
They
about
talk
the
about
match.
it, Yeah.
And I think they play it while they're talking about it. So,
Right.
but dude, I was obsessed with that match for a little while when I was younger. So I love that match,
Yeah.
man. It's
Oh,
just, I don't know, it's just brilliant because I think they kind of told McFoley like, hey, just relax, don't do anything.
And it really wasn't a long match.
No, it wasn't.
But there was so much shit that just happened. That was
Yeah.
a fucking freight train of a match, dude.
Well,
Yeah.
it's funny. You hear all the interviews and everyone's freaking out. Everyone's like, dude, what the fuck is Mick
Yeah.
dead? Like everyone's
yeah,
thought Mick was dead.
yeah.
Because I mean, that was before they put padding in the announce tables.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that
yeah.
that wasn't choreographed. That was like that wasn't
Yeah.
choreographed. That was like, hey, throw me off.
That's some
Dude,
real
yeah.
shit right there.
And I
That's
think
fucking nuts.
Yeah.
and I think Mick said that because you can see that the cage was starting to the top when they were on top of the cell.
Yeah.
The zip tie started fucking like snapping off, and I
I
think
can't believe they zip tied that. They zip tied that bitch?
yeah, there was
Oh
zip ties.
my
You can see it when they're walking up there. You just these zip ties are fucking snapping, dude.
You mean when they were walking on top of the cage? Because they had so much area,
Yeah.
and it was just like a fencing. Because I remember
Yeah,
them
so it
fucking
was-
walking and they fucking going like that.
Yep, it was just zip ties.
Oh
it
my
was just
God.
zip ties.
Where's OSHA when you need him?
So there was something stupid, and I don't know what it was. I think Mankind McFoley tried a DDT Undertaker or something like that. Like he was gonna he wanted to do a move like that, and I think Taker was like, "Dude, no,
No, fuck that.
like
No
we
way.
can't, no, we can't, do
No
that.
way.
we can't do that." But it was funny because I think that
Do it through do it through a table or some fucking.
well, no,
crazy shit.
there was a move that I think McFoley wanted to do, like where it's gonna be all right. I'm gonna slam, or I'm gonna suplex you or something like that. And
Yeah.
Taker's like, "Fuck no, dude!" like not up here. I can't remember, but if you watch this thing, it'll talk about like
Yeah.
I think Foley wanted to do something.
No
Taker
shit.
was like, "No, we're not doing that," because they would have both fucking just fallen straight.
I remember
through.
you talking about that, but I still haven't seen that shit. I gotta watch that.
So I don't want to. I'm getting too distracted. So
Yeah.
the Rock comes out, and then Taker comes out, choke slams the Rock. Rock very dramatic. He had a lot of good dramatic faces this weekend.
He took his acting. He brought his acting back.
then,
Brought his acting.
And then Taker leaves, but at some point they play what's the tag team that Roman and Seth Rollins was in.
The Shield.
The Shield
Shield.
music comes on,
Ah.
and fucking Seth Rollins gets a chair shot to the face. Just like, no, he gets super kicked or something, so he's out.
Oh, what
He
the-
didn't do a single move. He's fucked. But then he crawls back into the ring where Cody and Seth are both kind of getting up at the same time. So at some point, Roman got a chair, and now he's looking like, all right, who am I going to hit?
Yeah.
So there's a little poetic justice, I guess, saying that Roman still has a grudge against Seth Rollins or something like that. So
yeah.
instead of hitting Cody,
He hit Roman.
he hits Rollins. So he hits Rollins, and that opens the chance for Cody to come in and hit his finisher 3 times.
He gave it to him 3 times.
Three.
Yeah, he
God
had to,
damn.
3. Where he pinned him 1, 2, 3. That was it. So
And that's the end
yeah.
of that's a reign.
That was like a 3-year
10
reign.
Wasn't
Yeah.
that how? No, that was
1,000.
how long
days.
did he have that belt? I thought it was like years.
1,300.
I thought it was
That
what
was
5
4
years, 10
years.
years, or some shit.
It's a long time.
He had that fucker for so long, and he would beat everybody.
1,316
Damn.
days.
1,000. How many? What's that? 3, 6,
That's-
9, 12, 4, 5 years. Almost 5, 4, a little over 4
Yeah.
years.
That's crazy.
And I think the
That's
longest reign is.
crazy.
I don't think.
For some reason, I thought it was longer than that.
Wait. Okay, wait.
Wow.
Okay, so he did. No, he didn't beat Hulk Hogan's reign. Damn, I thought he did.
Damn.
Really?
So-
Hulk still had it longer than him.
I guess I know
Oh,
Bruno.
shit.
I know Bruno.
Sammartino?
I know Bruno Sammartino has it. That guy's at 2,000. And then Bob Backlund was the one I was not sure about, but those guys are miles fucking
Yeah.
ahead of everyone. And I think he was closing out on Hogan's, and a lot of people wanted him to take Hogan's
Damn.
reign there.
You know, I was kind of wondering did they let him go so long with that belt, with that title? I mean, was he? I mean, really, I didn't feel. I mean, I knew he was good, and he wrestled good, and he wrestled great. But it's like to hold it for that long. It's like I wonder why or how. You know what I mean? Who made those calls to be like, no, you still keep it, because he knocked everybody down.
Everybody.
He knocked everybody down.
I want to say obviously it's all done in house, but maybe it's something like that. Maybe honestly, his merchandise sales might be just better than everyone else by miles.
Yeah.
And they know Cena. They can't put the title on Cena. Cena's busy with Hollywood stuff.
Yeah. They
They could have put it on Rollins.
well, even Roman wasn't wrestling all the time either, wasn't he? He wasn't wrestling all the time. Like
no,
every
that
week-
was
every-
that was a huge criticism. was that he was only doing like a
he wasn't
couple matches a
wrestling
year.
all the time.
Um,
And Cody has been for the past couple of years.
well, the reason why Seth Rollins got the other belt was because Seth from the beginning said this is going to be a belt that's being defended regularly.
Yeah.
He threw a little jab at Roman's belt
Yeah,
because
yeah,
he
yeah.
knew all the criticism online. So hey, this is a champion's belt. This belt will be defended regularly.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this isn't just a belt that is only going to be defended like 4 times.
It's
a
an
year.
active
Yeah.
fucking. It's an active.
So
belt.
Seth that second belt with throwing it on Rollins
Yeah.
was to like this is going to be a belt you guys are going to see
Yeah.
like be defended a lot. So him losing that one kind of sucks, but I'm glad that Rollins pushed that title and had that little promo and said that because it'd be dope to have that be the working man's kind of title.
Yeah, yeah.
Which historically the Intercontinental title is kind of the working man's
Yep.
the belt.
Yep.
So
Yep.
it's gonna be interesting with what's his
Which
face
is why
now.
Logan Paul right now. Yeah,
He's
Logan,
got the US title.
He's been,
title.
but that one too. The U.S. title. I feel like the U.S. title gets
He's busy.
has been a very active belt too.
He's busy, but he shows up for pay per view. So I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised if he goes to France for Backlash and takes a little break and shows back up at SummerSlam.
Oh,
But he'll stay making his little appearances here and there.
yeah.
But I don't know how active he is.
Oh, I see.
Let's see.
Huh.
But yeah, that was
The
that.
end of a reign. So now Cody Rhodes. He's
Yeah,
got
so-
the belt.
so a
He
lot
did
of-
what his
Oh,
dad
beer.
and his brother.
Any
His
beer
dad and
would-
his brother did it. Never did.
His dad
His
did.
dad never won.
His
Neither
dad-
did Goldust.
His dad did win. Goldust. What's very interesting is Goldust has got a title defense this Wednesday.
Oh.
He's going to take on Samoa Joe for the AEW Championship, and he's going to try and finish his story.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's a big one. That's the big one.
Sure.
Oh, wait, you tell them what you did to me then?
Yeah, I didn't say it on the show, though.
Not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet.
You want
Not
to
yet, not yet, not
say it
yet.
for the sports show or you want to do it on the main show?
Motherfucker.
I know, I fucked up.
Yeah, look at you. Look at you. You're
I felt like
early.
a dick afterwards.
I'll take 30.
I
It
know,
makes you
you're
feel-
early.
If it makes you feel any better, I threw up all the Taco Bell I ate. That was gross, too. Dude, I eat gross when I drink, dude. It's disgusting. Yeah, the next day I just...
Overall, what do you think? Overall, what do you think? What do you think about it? WrestleMania. What do you
It
think?
was awesome.
Good,
Yeah,
good.
it was good.
Best
You know,
ever. Best.
when they started doing the 2-day WrestleManias, I'm gonna be honest. I thought it was overwhelming. I think they figured it out.
Yeah.
They know how to pace it. They know how to time it out. I think 4 hours, 2 days. They're about 4 hours.
Yeah.
Because I think at one point they were long. It just felt long too. Like now they kind of figured it out. They got the timing down. They know kind of how to pace things, little intermission breaks, so you can go to the bathroom, check on your smoked meat. So like, I think they got it down. I got a feeling I wouldn't be surprised if they do another 2-weekend pay-per-view. I hope they don't, but I got a feeling that I wouldn't be surprised if there's another pay-per-view like a SummerSlam where it's like a 2-day extravaganza.
One of the bigger ones.
But I don't think they will because NXT is a thing, and they always do the takeovers. So if you think about it, there was a shit ton of wrestling. They did takeover or some bullshit on Friday, and then you go into your
Throughout the week.
WrestleManias.
Yeah.
No, the takeovers are like pay-per-views for NXT.
Oh shit.
So before usually one of the big pay-per-views, they'll do the NXT takeovers, and then they'll do like the WWE stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of fucking programming going on there.
Cool.
Oh,
So
yeah.
those guys just run the whole fucking industry right now.
Yeah.
That's why I need Tony Khan to do good and calm the
I know.
fuck down.
Keep it going.
But yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, we did talk about AEW thing already. Briefly though, Cody is not involved with AEW anymore. He broke away. So the deal is, he said that he didn't want to be too associated with like AEW in a sense of like, he did it, he helped build it, but he was ready to let AEW grow, and he didn't want to like kind of be too attached to it. Like he didn't want to be like, when people think Cody Rhodes, they think AEW.
Yep.
Which is why his story is interesting, because when he left, he was Stardust. He left. He did the indie scene for a little bit as Cody. He actually couldn't legally use his name because WWE owns the Rhodes last name because of comes back to his dad. His dad signed some weird fucked up contract. So
Some shit Vince fucked him over on.
yeah. So he had this whole gimmick where like Cody, you don't call me by that name. He had a weird little thing where he kept saying that. Went to Japan, started building his character. Met the Elite. Always wore his suit, always classy. That was kind of his thing.
Yep.
Decided to kind of come back to the States, did the indie circuit for a little bit, but by then the Young Bucks and Omega, they were all ready to come back to America. They're like, hey, we've done everything in Japan.
Yeah.
So the whole rumor was like, where are they going to go? Back to Impact? Because like it's not going to happen there. Well, come in Tony Khan with all his fucking money. They made AEW. They built it. It survived the pandemic. It's not surviving right now. It's going pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But his breakaway was more of a, I just needed to step away. A lot of people thought he was bitter and salty because they wanted to make him a bad guy.
Wow.
Cody Rhodes has always kind of been a face.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like he's too good.
He can be a good dickhead though.
I want to boo him
Yeah.
because he's like too goody two shoes.
Yeah.
But the little rumor was like he didn't want to be a bad guy, and they were like, "Hey, dude, we need someone to really be a bad guy in the company, and I think you'd be perfect."
Yeah.
Right now, the Young Bucks are the corporate Young Bucks. So instead of Matt and whatever,
not the
he's
corporate
going by Matthew.
Oh, no.
And so yeah, they got this little quirky gimmick. Well, oh no, Matt, call me Matthew,
Oh man.
kind of thing. So the young, and they grew mustaches, like stupid mustaches. I kind of fuck with it, but that's why people think the video that Tony Khan's going to show tomorrow, they think it's going to be a fake little skit. But Tony Khan actually went to Sports Illustrated and said, "Nope, we're gonna release real footage, and it's not a little skit."
That's happening tomorrow, huh?
Yep.
I'm gonna check that out.
Yep. So some people
Check
think
that out.
some people think it's mad corny because like, dude, why are you still throwing CM Punk's name around?
Yeah.
Because you guys can't sell tickets and all. So it's like just saying, hey, everyone's moved on. Why are you relying on this little shit to try and get your little views back? So a lot of back and forth are going on with that.
Cool.
I'm still in on AEW.
Hopefully it'll outlast.
But
Stick
they're
around.
but like their ratings and shit are not
So that
so
Anthony
hot.
can go to more shows. Get into
They're
it
doing one
more.
in Everett on Wednesday in like about a month or two, but WWE is also coming to Seattle or something.
Oh,
like
right.
that. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Dog, I'm just telling you, man.
Yeah.
Pro wrestling is something, dude. It's embedded in me since I was a kid. Oh, Paul Heyman got put in the Hall of Fame,
That was awesome.
which was
awesome.
great. He straight up said,
ECW, yeah.
"Yeah." He straight up said, if you guys think the spirit of ECW is dead, you can suck my dick. He
Yeah.
literally
Yeah.
said
Yeah.
that.
Damn, that
He said
was
you can.
his-
He said you can
that
suck
was his
my
speech?
fucking dick.
Fucking
Yeah.
guy.
He straight up said you can suck
He's
my
such
fucking
a piece
dick.
of shit.
And he just hyped up his time at ECW.
Yeah.
Then he high fived Tommy Dreamer.
I'm gonna watch all that. I'm gonna check that out.
But yeah, so that's kind of I don't know if there's anything else you guys would want to add to the wrestling thing.
No,
That was basically the whole weekend. We've been talking for wrestling for about
an hour.
So
Yeah.
I
Hey,
don't
we
know.
got- hey,
That was
we're only tapping the surface here, bud.
Unfortunately,
Only tapping the surface.
but Is there any other sports you want to try and squeeze in here?
Oh, no. No, you know, nothing good happen. Mariners keep losing. Fucking. Yeah, no.
That's
Maybe,
been a bad-
hopefully Mariners be winning.
Squeeze in a little F1 though.
Let's
So Max won. Checo got second. Carlos Sainz in third.
Hey, Casey almost won that?
What?
Casey almost got the guys right?
Almost fucking
That's
guessed
crazy.
positions 10, 11, and 12.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Missed it only because one guy overtook another guy
No
literally
shit.
like with 2 laps left.
Eesh.
And
Man.
I told Casey,
That's
I
a
was
bummer.
like, dude, I'm not gonna lie, I wanted you to win it, but I didn't want you to win it. So like,
Yeah.
and he's like, no, dude, I get it. But
Hey, that's hard
I
to
can't,
pick
I
those.
cannot
that'd
believe,
That'd be hard to pick those.
I cannot believe how Casey was that close to fucking guessing.
Look at Casey, man. Casey's
that,
tapped
dude.
in F1.
Yeah, dude, he's
Casey's tapped in.
yeah. And then we Anthony brought some sake. Wait, no, you didn't bring sake. He brought sushi, so we had some really good sushi.
Oh yeah, I seen it.
Took some sake shots. I took tequila shots.
They don't sell sake at fucking brews.
No, shout out to the homie, fuck Casey.
Oh.
Casey's like, hey, I brought some too. So
Oh,
Anthony brought some
okay.
grub,
I see.
and Casey brought a little sake.
All right.
And I ended up getting fucked up, and then I ruined WrestleMania for Anthony.
Ruined the WrestleMania for Anthony.
Because
here.
I was telling him, hey, dude, you can shave your beard now. Roman Reigns lost. I don't know why the fuck that came to my mind, dude. I don't know why the fuck that came to my mind, but
Damn.
it did.
Damn.
And then he's like, really, dude? And then it kind of hit me. Oh, fuck, dude. I'm a dick. And then I was like, no, dude, he still had the belt. And I just left.
And on that note,
Yep.
suck our dicks, huh? Let's go.
Wait, one little stat.
Oh.
Anthony showed me it. Checo, because I want to give him a big shout out. I didn't realize this. This is actually a pretty badass stat.
Let's see it.
And then we'll sign off here. So, did you send me it on Snapchat? Fuck.
Yeah, I think it was on Snap.
Damn,
phone.
I think it was Snap.
Checo got a good one. Though.
Yeah, he's got a
good
great stat
statistic.
going right now. Okay, here it is. Okay, Sergio Perez. He has yet to be overtaken this season. So we're on 4 or 5 Grand Prix. 4,
wow.
I think. So no one has passed him. But I think that's with the completion. I don't know. He's also completed the most overtakes this season with 13. So this motherfucker is tearing it up.
Damn.
So Checo is
Look out.
I've always called him a kind of a silent little assassin
Yeah.
because he's kind of like he's not super flashy, but his stats really are fucking
Somebody better pick
good.
him
So,
up.
so
Because his
Checo's-
contract is ending. Somebody better pick him up.
Christian Horner's a dick. I straight up read an article saying that it's
Oh, yeah?
it's Checo's job to lose. So essentially saying if Checo fucks up, he's gone. So the pressure's on Checo to perform this season to keep his deal because Carlos Sainz in the Ferrari is looking fucking great.
No shit.
Oh yeah, and Alonso in an Aston Martin where he's outshining his teammate for going out of the second season. Alonso could probably land 1 year with a good car because I think Alonso in a Ferrari or in a Red Bull might work, but he's a little older, so who knows? But Sainz in a